everyone, it's David from Arizona Science Center. I hope you all are having a great Wednesday so far. We are here today at Arizona Science Center because virtual camps is taking over the Facebook Live. Our camp this week is on amusement parks, so hopefully all you tycoons out there are tuning in every day to see what we can make at home and the science behind what we're making. Today, we're going to be talking about Midway Games, and I want you to create one of these with me. So, what you're going to need are some cups, just like this. Styrofoam cups would work well, or even paper cups. A piece of cardboard, just like this right here. You want to make it somewhat big, so if you can see on screen right now, it's about 18 inches by 16 inches or so. And you will need a ball to practice. So, first thing that we are going to do is we are going to poke a hole in the bottom of our cup. Now, you don't need to poke a hole, but I'm going to use something called a brass fastener to make this hole. But if you don't have that, even tape to attach at the bottom and put onto your cardboard works just as well. So I'm going to poke a hole in here right now, and hopefully, I don't know if you can see it from there, but hopefully you should see it come on the inside, and then I'm going to pull it right out, and then I'm going to stick it in from the inside. And once I have it here, the brass fastener has two long pieces of metal. I'm just going to spread these out a little bit so you can see them here. Now with our cardboard, what we want to do is we want to fold just a piece of it so it can stand at an angle when we're trying to toss our ball into the cup. And I actually have something that's already completed right over here. Well, almost completed. As you can see, we have that fold right here to make sure that it stands up for us. And we have some tape to make sure that it just sticks in place and it doesn't fold over if we miss. And hopefully you don't miss when you put the ball in the cup. But there's one piece right here. As you can see, it needs one more cup. So we're going to put our cup we just made into this hole here. Now, Midway Games are very fun, and they do a great job of talking about something called the engineering design process. Essentially, what this process talks about is going from start to finish in something that you are going to create. So as you can see, I've used brass fasteners on the underside of all of my cups right here. That's why they stay in place, even when I tip it over just like this. Now that we have everything here, I actually want to test it out right now. So I have this blue bouncy ball right here, and I have my cups, and at any carnival or amusement park, you got to try and get the ball in the cup. So hopefully you can see this right now. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to stand over here at the end of the table, and hopefully this ball is going to go in the middle cup. Let's see if I get it in here. All right. No pressure. Okay, well, I missed. That's okay. If you have more balls, then you can practice more. Oh, and thank you. I have my friend over here, Maverick, just tossed me my ball back. Let's try it one more time, everyone. This time we'll go for a rainbow shot. Here we go. And that did not work at all. But I did something really cool. I got it in between the cups. So that is just one game that you can make with the engineering design process. Again, you have to ask a question, then you have to imagine some ways to create a solution to that question, and then you have to design something, you have to revise it, modify it, and then share it with everyone around you, which is what we're doing here today. Now, there's one more Midway game that I want to share with everyone. This one is called bottle stacking, or as some people know it, as throwing a ball at some bottles and knocking them all down. So what I have here are just 3 regular water bottles, and I have them filled up with water, and I put some dye in here so you can see the water inside, and you can stack them like a pyramid. Now, if you have any trouble stacking these water bottles like so, what you can do is take a piece of cardboard, like this right here, and put it on top of these 2 water bottles, and then put your 3rd water bottle on top like so. So that it will create, or help you create, that pyramid. Now what you can do with this is mark a space on the ground, maybe with some tape or anything else, it's up to you, and see how far away you want to stand while trying to knock all these water bottles down. So let's see if I can do that. I will set this up at the far side of the table, and I'll stand at the other end and see if I can knock them down. Now, while I'm doing this, if you want to make this easier or harder, you can try a couple of different things. You can try to stand closer to where you're stacking your bottles, because if you're closer, you may be able to hit it more easily. Or if you stand further away, it may be more difficult. Or you may want to add some more water. But we'll try that in a second. Let's see if I can knock these down right now. Here we go. Okay, so I got 2 bottles down. Unfortunately, a third one was still standing. So, if we want to make this a little bit harder, and thank you, Maverick. If we want to make this a little bit harder, I have some water right over here, and I'm going to pour some into some of these water bottles. If I change the amount of water that I have in these water bottles, what do you think is going to happen? Go ahead and answer at home. Do you think it's going to be easier for me to knock the water bottles down, or do you think it's going to be harder? Let's pour some water in. I'll fill this one almost to the top, like so right here. Put the cap back on. The blue one, I actually won't change the level of water in here, but the green one, I'll put a little bit more in, so that all of our water bottles have different amounts of water. Awesome. All right. Now, since our water bottles all have different amounts of water, it may be easier for us to knock them down if we place them at different parts of the pyramid. So let's try this. I will put my blue one here on the bottom, and the one with the most water, my red water bottle, on the top. All right, now that that's all stable, I'll get my ball right here, and I'll try to knock these all down. I got 2 last time. Let's see if I can knock all 3 of them down this time. That would have got me the biggest prize at any amusement park that you could think of. And I am definitely taking that big furry dog. So anyways, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed just some of these Midway games that you can make here at home. Again, this is all part of the engineering design process, where you ask questions, you think of solutions to these questions, you create something, you modify it and change it to make it better, and then you share it with everyone else around you. Again, if you want to learn more about any of these activities we have here, virtual camp, or any of the other resources and opportunities we have at Arizona Science Center, make sure to check out our Facebook page, our Instagram, or our website, azscience.org. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Have a great day.